A Fortune 500 company creates its own insurance company and suddenly pays almost no taxes. The accepted story is simple. Insurance exists to transfer risk. You pay a premium, the insurer pools that money, and when disaster strikes, they pay the claim. It's a 300-year-old system that works. Capitalism at its finest. Efficient, transparent, necessary. But inside that logic lies a gap so wide that some of the largest corporations on Earth have been pouring billions through it for decades. The gap is called captive insurance, and once you see how it works, you'll recognize it everywhere. A captive insurer is an insurance company owned by the corporation it insures, not a separate business, a subsidiary. Your company owns the insurance company that covers your company. On paper, it looks legitimate. It's licensed, regulated, audited. Here's where the system bends. The parent company pays premiums to its captive millions, sometimes billions annually. Those premiums are tax deductible. That's the rule. Insurance premiums reduce taxable income. So far, so normal. But the captive insurer is also owned by the parent company. So when the captive collects those premiums, that money isn't really going anywhere. It's moving from one pocket to another pocket of the same entity. Yet the tax deduction is real and immediate. The captive then invests those premiums. It earns returns, sometimes substantial ones. Those earnings can be held indefinitely because the captive is a separate legal entity. No immediate tax bill on the investment gains. The parent company deducted the premium. The captive's income stays sheltered. When a claim actually occurs, and most captives pay very few, the parent company receives the payout. But it's not taxable income because insurance payouts aren't taxed. The company has effectively moved money from its taxable income to a sheltered entity, invested it, and then moved it back, all without a tax bill. The system only collapses if regulators ask one question: is this actually insurance? Real insurance transfers risk to a third party. Captive insurance doesn't. The risk stays in-house. The money stays in-house. Only the tax benefit leaves. By the 1980s, captive insurers had exploded. Bermuda became the epicenter, a jurisdiction with minimal regulation and eager to host them. The island transformed into a hub for corporate tax shelters, thousands of captives, all following the same blueprint. The IRS noticed. In the 1990s and 2000s, they challenged dozens of captive structures. Some were legitimate, many weren't, but the legal battles were expensive and slow. By the time a ruling came down, the structure had already saved millions in taxes. The real architecture became clear. Captive insurance works because the tax code never anticipated a company insuring itself. The rules assume an insurance company is independent, that it bears real risk. When that assumption breaks, the entire deduction becomes questionable. Yet it persists. Thousands of captives still operate. Some are legitimate risk transfer vehicles. Others are barely disguised tax shelters. The IRS lacks resources to challenge them all. The system has calcified into acceptance. The deeper pattern: when a system is complex enough, when the gap between intention and execution is wide enough, money doesn't need to hide. It moves openly through legal channels that no one designed to accommodate it. The rules were written for a different world. Captive insurance isn't a scandal, it's a symptom. It's what happens when tax law, insurance regulation, and corporate structure collide without anyone asking if the pieces fit together. The system doesn't need criminals, it just needs architects. Billions flow through captive insurers annually. Some estimates place the total tax deferral in the tens of billions. That's not money hidden in the Caymans. It's money sitting in plain sight, moving through licensed subsidiaries in regulated jurisdictions, following rules that technically exist but practically don't prevent it. The Bermuda Triangle of billions isn't missing money. It's money everyone can see, moving through structures everyone can inspect, following a logic that's technically legal because no one bothered to close the door. And every year it stays open, the architecture gets stronger. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research. Subscribe. Every week we uncover how wealth navigates the systems designed to regulate it. This video is for educational and informational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research.